Welcome back to the Mathi Center. Wish we had better news for you. An exciting game nonetheless, but full marks to the visitors from Malone as they come away with a victory in overtime, Rod Beard, by a score of 86-85. Before we get out of here, let's show everybody the highlights of this one. It was a dandy here tonight.
Absolutely, and a game that both teams needed to have. Wayne State came out hot and got the lead in the first half. Moore with the nice drive and the teardrop floater on the baseline there. Then he passes out here. You're going to get Clark Bishop with a three. Wayne State looked good in that first half, had a good offense rolling. Defense wasn't there, and that was their undoing. Spencer there with the nice jumper. Spencer finished with 7 points, 5 rebounds. Nice production for him. And Booth with the dish to Joel Nadando. Booth had 21 points, and he was critical in the second half of trying to spark that offense. Lewis there with the reverse, 11 points for him. But Malone just seemed to get it going in the second half. We mentioned they had the late lead in the second half, but they had a nice little push to get the lead tied, the game tied at halftime. This a nice little mid-range jumper. He's going to get that to go. Jason Miller right there. And then a crossover and a jumper here for Stephen O'Daniel. 12 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists for O'Daniel. And it was a tidy first half. Didn't know where it was going to go. Actually, we did know where it was going to go because someone said if it's at least 20 more minutes to go, then kind of set the tone for the rest of the night there. This guy. So moving to the second half, got some additional highlights for you. And
I hope you can forgive me.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. No skin at all. Transition here, Ronald Booth. Nice pull-up jumper off the glass. Again, Booth with 21. He had 4 steals as well and 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Stuffed the stat sheet a little bit. Just couldn't get a critical jumper, critical basket to go in the last few minutes. There's Lewis with another of his 11 points. Lewis dishes there to Nadando for the dunk. Easiest 2 points that Nadando had. He finished with 4 points. And then you got Spottleson to start to get some of those threes to go. He had 4 3-pointers in the game, part of his 14 points. He played 42 of the 45 minutes in this game. And before fouling out, he was a little bit of everything for them. Malone just had what they needed to down the stretch of this game to be able to put the game away. And that was the difference. A team that hadn't won any games at all in conference this season found a way down the stretch, gave a couple of 7-point leads away, but gets a couple of free throws at the very end here from Jay Parker. He was 12 of 15 from the free throw line, finished with 18 points and 7 rebounds.
There's your final numbers. You mentioned Jay Parker. I thought he was outstanding down the stretch, and Malone comes away with a deserved road victory, their first of the GLIAC in overtime. Rod, it was a pleasure for Joe, my
Always
friend.
A pleasure,
absolutely, my buddy. For Joe, for Tom, for the entire cast, and most importantly, you. Thanks for joining us here on CN 900. The final score tonight, wish we had better news, but Malone in overtime, 86-85. Good night for now from Midtown Detroit.